Good morning, guys. As you've seen through the communication that I've sent to you, that our country is really burning. And I really believe that the Lord has activated me when I shared with you the last time on the governmental prayers that needs to be released. And I just want to touch base with you this morning and encourage you to continue to use that as a framework to pray and to take authority over what is taking place in our nation and in our country. This is not the time to panic. This is not the time to allow fear to enter into your heart. The problem is that there's so much of media going around that instills fear in the hearts and in the minds of people. And I want to instruct you and say to you, please do not send these things around on social media that can incite further fear as what there already is. There's a lot of these things that's being used by criminal elements to instill further fear in the hearts of our people. As believers, we have a responsibility to demonstrate the love and the peace of Christ in this time. Yes, there's some practical things that we need to do. Ensure that your car is filled with petrol. Ensure that you've got enough groceries to sustain you for a period of 10 to 40 days. But that's it. Don't go on a buying rampant and all these other things that we are seeing taking place. And then I want to encourage you to really just spend some time in prayer and allow the Spirit of God to speak to your heart and to speak to your mind. God has not given us a spirit of fear. And we know that in John 4:18, it tells us that perfect love drives out all fear. There's no reason for us to be fearful. Be wise. Stay in your home. Don't move outside of your property if it's not really necessary. And don't put yourself in a position where you can become a target during this time of riots. Also, in terms of COVID, please, please, please continue to follow the protocols and keep yourself safe. Ensure that you daily partake of the table of the Lord. It should be installed in you by now, and this should be part of the culture of your everyday life. Other than that, I want to say to you guys that you are in my prayers. I'm praying for you. I'm praying for your protection. I'm praying that God will keep his hand of protection upon you. And I also pray that the Lord will use you, each one of you as sons in the house, as a vessel through which he can execute his plans and his purposes. What do I mean by that? Be available. Listen to what the Spirit of God is saying to you. And make those declarations and prayers that God is activating in your heart. If you're aware of people that are in dire straits because of a lack of provision in some form, see in what ways you can give support. If you guys find yourself stuck, please contact me and Renette, and we will see what we can do to give support. Some of the problems that we are facing is especially those that are in the areas that are experiencing really a lot of rioting and lawlessness, is you can't even get a courier through to send stuff to people. So let's be wise and let's see what the Lord will do in this time. Let's stand in agreement that our God is greater than this spirit of lawlessness and fear and hate and racism that is busy manifesting itself in our nation. Pray for our leaders. Pray for the president. Pray for his council. Pray for pastors and leaders that they will walk in wisdom and not add to the problem. Pray for our South African police service, the South African National Defence Force. Pray for our medical personnel in the hospitals and in clinics that are still continuing to serve where they are needed. Pray for all these frontline responders, the guys from the fire brigade. You know, they also being pulled into this whole thing. And they are also now on the front line of having to kill the fires that is being set by these lawless elements in the country and in the nation. I want to conclude by saying to you that I do not fear. I stand in the full knowledge that the Lord is in control. It might seem to us in the natural as if there's no control. But God is the God of the universe. He rules and he reigns. And therefore, as his sons, we can stand fast and we can stand firm in the knowledge that our God and our Father is supreme, and that every knee must bow before him, and that every tongue must confess that he is the Lord, that he is the master of the universe. I want to encourage you also to pray for sanity to return, for perspective to return to the hearts and the minds of this nation and those in this nation. So I just thought I'd leave you with some of these things that are in my heart this morning, and know that you are in my prayers and Renette's prayers, and that we are continually lifting you up before the throne of the Father. If you need anything, or if you need support in any way, please let us know so that we can assist and give you support where support is needed. Remember, we love each one of you. You are precious, not only to us, but more so in the eyes of the Lord. And the word clearly tells you that you are the apple of his eye, that your name has been grafted in the hand of the Lord Jesus. And he also tells us that nothing can separate you from his love. So be secure in this time, that you know that you are secure in the hands and in the heart of a loving Father that will guide you, that will protect you, that will be your shelter and your place of safety. Let us keep that focus and know that our God is greater than what we are seeing being manifested at the moment. God bless you guys, and I will speak to you later tonight as we gather for our dialogue. God bless.